Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Euro Trucks Live. Tonight I'm just helping the community with jobs, so I'm going to pick a long job if I can, the longest possible Halloween job. Again, we have a panel, 18 plus and regulars. You know, you've been in chat for a few times. See how you get on. And on the panel at the moment I have Laura Corn, or Little Llama Laura if you want to find a channel. And yeah, hope you enjoy the stream. Hello Laura.
Hello. I've eaten as much of that dinner as I can.
Yeah. Right. This could be an interesting one. How are we going to land today?
I do love my choco milk.
Well, this is unusual. No, I'm in Yijon. That's not far. Cardiff is not far enough. Montpellier.
Da, 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 da. Don't fall on my keyboard.
Turin. Turin or not Turin? Wow. $60 hours to do this job. How about no? I'm going to take the job. I'm going to do it a quicker way.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, at least this time it just landed me on the floor. Right, let's go and get the job.
So I was making sure I could hear you on your chat, on your stream. Put you down there, and that one. The pin position.
Go straight up.
TJ is up flying.
Who?
TJ. So I told him, well, flap them wings and get home.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Flap, 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 flappity flap. Don't look back.
Turn right.
Video capture is it on? Why aren't you working? Jeez. Because it's not. No, because it's not on. Oh, that's right. There we go. Yeah.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Go straight on. Get ready to turn left.
Oh god, I got hickey.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
It's so quiet.
Beautiful. So quiet. Shh.
Shh.
Shut up.
Ready to roll.
This chocolate now you can actually drink hot.
Yeah, no, you can.
Just pour it into a container, heat it on the stove or in the microwave. I don't know if I'd like it hot.
Don't know why I just did that.
I don't know why you did that either.
It's already facing the right way.
I don't even know if I'm in my little cloud.
Turn left.
Just about.
Get ready to turn right.
How about now?
Yep.
Turn right.
I've got to keep an eye on Amazon. There's birds also in the hallway.
Are they?
Yep. Are you Rio and Bluey?
Dominic, what are you doing? Yeah, one of them's pacing up and down the perch.
Go straight on. Turn right.
My photo has just got a Talent in Focus
Go straight
award.
on.
I hear fireworks.
What you said Rio and Blue were in the hallway?
They were. Are they back in there?
They're fighting.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, what's that about? There's a football
Turn
thing then. What was that? No, no, no. Oh. Oh my god, you can now play a football game on it. So that's in 2. I want to play on my own.
fast they can. I'm going to do this. Where we are. That's where we're going. And we're going to go over here. I'm going to go there. No, we're not. We're gonna go there. That'll do.
Let's do this.
Oh, I didn't check the shop out.
Are you tracking Amazon or do you want me to?
You too.
Get
you
ready
might.
to turn right.
I'd also like you to pull over and answer the door when it goes.
Turn right.
I've considered your request. Whoop.
You're able to pause, I'm not.
Still not on the map, so.
I am on the map.
Not you.
Oh.
The driver. Choo-choo train. Should not waste the choo-choo train.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right.
Interesting.
Eliminated.
We're gonna do it. Oh.
She just landed and I killed her.
Keep left.
That's just evil.
I'm not evil. That's what happens when you land and you don't actually see the person behind you.
Go straight up.
And I just killed another person.
I'm actually at 5 back on.
The storm is shrinking.
a new route. Go straight on. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
McDonald in, please.
Oh, did I do it? Or did I miss it?
I still doesn't say anything of still available on mine. Need me to do it?
No, I've done it. I think I have.
No, you have not.
I just clicked admit.
What's this? There he is. And then I'm gonna do this. Good evening, Donald.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Hey, Donald.
You scared him off, Laura.
This seems cozy.
We've been nice to each other for once.
So I killed my video because I'm going to be driving cross country, so don't be surprised if you lose me.
You mean you don't want to show me how to drive?
No. I'm trying to cut down on bandwidth. You guys always lose me when I drive cross country, so I figure killing the video and just doing audio gives you a little bit longer with my joyful presence.
Oh yeah, you're going out on your photo shoot.
Do what?
You're going out on the photo shoot, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's alright, when you said cross country, I thought you was in the dune buggy.
No.
No, you'd know if you was in that.
No, Dune Buggy also goes around in the country, but I say cross country, I mean I'm going from town to town, and I'm going to be going where there's going to be sparse phone signal.
Any news on the job front?
I talked to the local sales manager. Asked her if there was any news, and she said she hasn't heard anything yet, but apparently I was very popular. And I was like, okay, popular like the girl that gets invited to the dance, or popular like she's got a really nice personality.
Or both.
She's head of the decorating committee.
Yeah.
I'm still in a holding pattern. Oh, I almost dropped everything. And I went to the dentist, so if I'm slurring my speech, it's not because I've been drinking. I already tried to drink my coffee and spilled it down in front of me because my lips aren't working.
Yeah. Laura, you gonna get Trevor?
I just have.
I thought coaches were only supposed to go 56 miles an hour.
Good morning.
Good
Hello,
afternoon.
Trevor.
Good evening.
Hello, Trevor.
Yes, I heard that comment about you driving the desert and your slurring of voice. I'm sure it's due to you to actually popping off at that little pub on the way, that alcohol place on the way through.
You know, I might actually stop. I've been thinking it's been a while since I've had some peanut butter whiskey. I might need to stop off and get some before I go home, but no, my lips are not working.
Keep right, and then
It's
exit
weird
right.
drinking coffee because it goes in my mouth and half of it's hot and the other half I can't feel.
Exit right.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
And then, of course, that half I couldn't feel dribbled all down my shirt.
Third exit.
Well, that's what it tells us.
Oh yeah. Yes, we've got to worry about Donald.
I think we all know what it's like to have dental
Exit
work.
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? I've heard rumors that British people don't get dental work.
We didn't used to.
And then Jimmy Carr had to go show everybody up and get new teethers.
Yeah. And now we all have to do it.
Yep. I believe it's a law. Isn't that the Jimmy Carr law?
Yeah.
And what's that other guy's name? Rob something, who's got like horse teeth.
Oh.
Keep right.
He's on all the panel shows.
Exit now.
I think his name is Rob something.
Oh, what's his name?
I could be.
The Welsh one.
At the roundabout, take the second.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I can't think who you're on about. Well, I know you're on
I was
about.
just making a stupid joke about
Exit now.
British people and their teeth, which is stupid. But
So Laura, you're still playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
She gave up on this game.
I fall asleep playing that game, that's why.
What you need is the new I'm playing. Let me.
now, Laura, when you fall asleep playing the game, do you dream about the game?
No.
Good.
Yeah, I
That's
can-
when you need to stop.
Yeah.
If you start dreaming about the game, that's when you stop playing. You're playing too much.
Yeah, I can just see Laura playing dreaming Fortnite in her sleep.
I mean, who hasn't dreamed Tetris?
Yes, Laura, you need to play the one called phobia. It's where you're a ghost hunter.
Well, me and Laura are just back from Tesco's as well.
Keep
Oh
walking.
no.
Well,
then
they've
exit
got an
right.
offer on at the moment. Like gammon, beef, chicken, turkey, all that.
Right.
Yeah.
If you buy, if you buy your meat today, it's £10, but you can then
Turn
pick
left.
3 different
And
veggies.
then
So like
continue straight on.
roast potatoes, cauliflower cheese, stuff like that.
Yep.
And I thought, oh well, it's on. Might as well get it. They're trying to clear out the stock ready for Christmas, aren't they? So they can fit all the
Yeah.
turkeys
At
in
the
there.
roundabout, make
So we
a
was
Yeah.
like, sod it, go in there. And we got 3 different meats, 9 different veggies, and it only cost 30 quid.
Get ready.
That's Christmas
Turn
Day
right.
sorted.
Turn right.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when I say it cost £30, we actually had
£28 in vouchers.
£28 on club card vouchers. You know, your loyalty scheme vouchers.
Anybody else?
So it actually only cost us £2.
Oh, that was not too bad.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah.
And away we go.
Get
Hang
ready.
on a minute.
Turn right.
Hey, whoa! Why is there a barrier?
I'm here. And then I've got to go.
Now,
David, Laura, Trevor,
Hey, Mark.
Dominic, Donald.
Yes.
Turn right.
so David, there was nearly an accident just then.
Well, it wasn't nearly an accident. I thought you had to go through that way to get onto the ferry, but it turns out there's a gate there, so you don't. You have to go a long way round.
Right.
That's what you tell people.
Yep. I know.
Well,
I would
did I
would
crash?
name it. I would name it something slightly different. Inattentive driving. He had his mind on something else.
No, there's a barrier and I didn't see it. So
Oh
I
yeah.
swerved out the way and went the right way.
So, did you put the vegetables straight in the freezer, or did you blanch them first?
No, they're all frozen.
They're already frozen veg.
Oh, that's okay.
But like I said, £2 for 1 mega Christmas dinner is not a bad price.
Reroute.
Hmm.
And it means now on
Recompete.
Christmas week we don't have to rush out like everybody else.
Just be brought a Christmas dinner in October.
At the end of October.
Yeah, that's a long way away.
That's a little bit too far away. I don't think it would keep.
It's frozen. It's all frozen veg and frozen meats.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll keep.
Yep.
It says keep the
Don't know,
fridge
them
ready for
honey-
6 months. So
See, you guys are lucky. You can plan ahead for Christmas. I still have Thanksgiving in the way of Christmas, so I gotta
Oh,
Oh,
David,
yeah.
something.
don't
for
forget you said we were
Thanksgiving.
going to do Thanksgiving this year.
no,
Why
we'll do
not?
it
Let's
Thanksgiving.
all do Thanksgiving.
I'm not being that Americanized.
We are doing.
No.
When it's
Come on.
Thanksgiving, we're gonna go. Thank God it's Thanksgiving.
Turn left.
Come on, David. Just do it. Just do something simple. It doesn't have to be a big thing for Thanksgiving, but then have just a meal where you sit and you think about what you're thankful for. You count your blessings.
Okay. I count my blessings that I'm not living in America.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Definitely.
Oh man, imagine if you lived like in America, not just in America, in Missouri, close to me. Imagine if we were neighbors. We would have
Oh no.
I don't know who
No,
that
no,
would
no,
be
no,
bad
no.
for.
I'm sorry, but if that happened, I'd be very happy. I'd like to have Donald as a neighbour. Think how many times me and Laura have had
I'm waiting for the
arguments.
other shoe.
Think how many times me and Laura have had arguments over stupid things, right? And I'll be able to call on Donald and say, Donald, correct her, please.
Oh, I could just see the fight starting here.
She'd never win a.
Yeah.
She'd never win an argument again.
I can leave this panel, you know.
At least she likes Thanksgiving.
The second exit.
I might have to side with her on principle.
Good idea.
Yeah, tell the dog to put a bone in it.
Exit.
This has been a bad week for skunks. I've seen 7 of them today, dead on the side of the road.
Oops.
No.
Keep
Oh.
left,
And one possum.
then turn left.
That's gonna cause a hell of a stink.
No, they're black and white, aren't they?
Turn left.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're just saving on flood markings to delineate the edge of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can drive with your eyes shut. You can just smell your way home.
Yeah.
Ruff, ruff.
Yeah, that dog's not happy, is it?
Precious.
That
Put a
means
bone in it.
there's 2 reasons for that. Mark's eating something she wants, or Mark's
Nope.
got something she wants.
Nope. Mark hasn't put Precious's dinner out.
There you go.
Oh.
So Mark has something
Oh.
she wants.
You see, she's
I'll-
been
I'll feed
minding.
mine. Mine have already had breakfast, so that's good.
Yeah, but she's been mithering since 6:30. Which would normally be 7:30, which is her tea time, but now it's not.
Oh, this is it.
Oh.
Her
Because
clock,
the
her
clock
clock didn't go
moved.
back.
And she doesn't know that.
Her clock didn't move.
No. You can fix that. You can fix that problem. Buy the dog a big clock,
Not a big clock.
so that she can associate time with the time of the day and when she gets her milk. So she will never then actually bother you outside of the appropriate time.
No, that don't work.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you ever get a dog that actually can tell time,
You ever get a dog that doesn't mind you every time she feels like having something to eat? Which is
Yeah.
all day.
Which you actually give into.
I think maybe you should have
Sometimes.
let her set the schedule.
Mm. Well, it's 10 minutes to a tea time, so I'll go and put it out now for her.
Yeah, what a few people I know have actually done is they've set a chime to go off on their computer or their Google devices at the appropriate time for the dog's feeding, and so as such, the dog hears that chime and knows that it's tea time, and they won't.
Yeah, I wonder if I can get Alexa to say, "Get up and feed the dog, you lazy bastard."
Yeah, because once the dog actually hears that, it knows it's time for its dinner.
No, it's dinners when I get up.
see, strange thing is, Laura's dad's dog knows that when the Coronation Street theme tune comes on,
Yeah.
in the
It's time to go for a
afternoon,
walk.
in the afternoon when it's the historic editions, or in the evening, he knows it's walkies time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And yet our birds, Laura's dad, clearly claimed he did not like the birds. He had no time for the birds, apparently. But it's strange that 10 years on, our birds are still going and also shout when Doctors comes on. Because we know he used to tell them, wake me up when Doctors comes on. And yet they still do it.
And we don't even watch Doctors.
No, and they know when it comes on. When even if we're not watching TV, they know.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Well, at least the wheels are still touching the road, and the truck is upright
Mm-hmm.
today. Yeah, that's
You should have seen it last night.
Yeah, unfortunately, had a few issues to sort out,
Well,
and which needed my full attention, and not just.
when I loaded the game and went into the game, normally you start off from where you left off. So if you left at the side of the road, that's where you'll be when you come back to the game. But on this occasion last night, somehow I must have parked in the clouds somewhere because it dropped me from the sky and I landed on the floor and did a triple somersault.
Oh, that was clever.
Yeah, I didn't even set off.
They didn't do a map update of any type, did they?
No, of. But yeah, it dropped me out of the sky, did a triple somersault, and then conveniently enough, I turned the truck and I was at the mechanics. So it was like,
Yeah.
well, if you're going to drop me anywhere, destroy my truck, you might as well drop me off at the mechanics.
Yeah.
But what it is sometimes when they do map updates for certain games, if the save point is in a spot that no longer exists on the map,
Yeah.
you fall through what's known as the floor. So they may have actually sent out bug fix to fix a bug, and that meant a small section of road just got redone, and
Yeah. Well, like I said, and then I got the truck fixed and did the whole night without crashing. No damage, no nothing. No barriers.
and I need it. Yes, I'm gonna have to rewatch. I'm gonna have to watch the replay to verify this.
Yeah,
It just doesn't seem to be. How one would put it, normal for you to actually get through a whole night without crashing.
I just want to point out I've not crashed tonight either.
Hey, Corey.
Hey Corey, how you doing?
Sorry.
And there's no live tomorrow night from me. Because tomorrow's my big day.
Yes.
Oh. What's happening tomorrow?
Well, I am going to see the Nana-in-law.
Uh-huh.
That's Laura's Nana. And maybe one or two of her cousins and aunties. And then when I get back, the big match is on.
I'm sorry, but the match was scrubbed.
They can't scrub it because it's a cup game.
No, it's been scrubbed. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I haven't quite come up with these views yet, but it will be scrubbed.
It won't. Trust me.
Depending on what time we get back, I might be going live.
Yeah, so you might, just in case Preston win, you might want to join that live. Because
What if they lose?
You don't want to join it.
Actually, no. If we lose, everybody expects us to lose, and expects us to lose heavily because Arsenal are in Europe. You know, the top of the Premier League, or near the top of the Premier League.
Second.
Yeah, they got a lot of good players, and we're the division below. So, yeah, everyone expects us to lose. So, if we win,
Yeah, of course, we've got to. You've got to lose.
but
They
if we
have
win,
The
I'm going to be on the
only-
phone to the mother-in-law, and I'm going to let it go
Right,
because it's
right.
her team.
Keep right,
They
and
had
then
the
continue
only
straight on.
Seychellois footballer in the English Football League.
Who's that? Arsenal?
Yeah. It's just that nobody knew he was Seychellois. They all thought he was French because his mum was a drug addict, and they took the baby off her,
Ooh.
and a French doctor and his wife adopted him.
Wow.
You just read Corey's post?
And that is Thierry Henry.
Oh, yes.
Thought he was French.
No, he was born in the Seychelles.
He played for France.
Okay.
Yeah, he played for France because his adopted mother and father are French.
Can't be his
Oh,
adopted.
okay.
Has to be his original.
Well, his original mother was a drug addict in the Seychelles.
Yep. So there's your answer.
France have a cup competition like us called the equivalent to our FA Cup, and it has one of the longest games for travelling in history. Because teams from Seychelles and somewhere else get invited to take part.
Go straight up.
Probably Reunion.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
And they get invited to take part. Normally they go out in the first round because these teams haven't got no national side. But last year I think the team managed to get past 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had one on the day and the phone fell off.
Yeah, check eBay and I would check the marketplace and
Yeah, look,
strangely
you
enough,
ate your own food. The fact that I
what
opened
is that bus doing ahead of me? Right,
She-
and check things like
They're
Vinted
not there.
and Gumtree and stuff like that.
They're not.
Go straight up.
Puppies eat first. It's a rule.
Yeah. I'd agree.
What?
You tell them. Puppies eat first.
Tuck cheese sandwich biscuits are
Delicious.
addictive.
But bloody expensive now.
£2.50 for 2 packets.
Where at?
Iceland.
Guess where we're going on Thursday?
Honestly?
Not.
Alright, guess where I'm going Thursday?
Honestly?
Like it?
Sorry, you're banned.
Yeah.
I will fight to the death.
I also got some cheese and chive cheddars and some red Leicester cheddars.
Oh,
I
nice.
can't have the red Leicester because they're not vegetarian.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh.
And it's strange, if you buy the big packets of cheddars, the big round ones, they are vegetarian. But if you buy the mini version, which are made exactly the same, they're not vegetarian. Hey,
Hello.
TJ.
Big
He says hello to you second, David.
Yeah, it's only my channel. Right, I don't know what this bus is doing in front of me, but he's all over the frickin' place.
Well, he's probably been drinking everything that Donald actually
Go
missed
straight
out
up.
on.
Hey, I'm leaving because we have gusts up to 31 miles an hour here today. That's why I'm leaving, officer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Right.
31 knots. 31 knots.
I'll believe you, but millions wouldn't.
Jesus.
The bus has gone back over into the other lane again.
I'm tacking.
That's heading towards 50 kilometres.
Yeah.
By the way, Mark, them Tuck biscuits,
Yeah.
are £2.10 on their own now in Tesco's.
Wow.
And when I said to Laura, I went, they're expensive now. She went, that's inflation. I'm like, no, I went, no, it's fucking robbery. And the member of staff behind me laughed.
I mean, you won't eat them probably, but I really like the smoked bacon ones.
Oh,
Nope, I don't eat them.
now that sounds delicious.
Bloody fireworks. Bonfire night's not till next week, you bastards. Fuck off.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Ah. Yes, you got to wait till the 5th.
When's the other one, David? The what?
Setting fireworks up all week.
Saturday.
Oh, they had to test them, you see, to make sure they worked.
It's either Saturday or today.
So it's no good having fireworks if they're planned to actually let them off on Guy Fawkes night, when all of a sudden you find that your fireworks don't work. So you've got a bad test.
Well, yeah.
Well, I do like what they brought out now, and this is silent fireworks.
What the drone shows.
Now they've got silent fireworks that you can set off.
Rolling fireworks. Wow.
So they go up and then they just flash.
They go up and they flash.
That's it.
Like,
Good.
how do you get them up there in the first without having a bang?
You fly them up on a drone, and it's
Oh,
basically just a light.
You just light them and they go up.
They go whoosh.
No, they just go boing, see ya, bye. There's no noise to them at all.
They don't go whoosh at all, and they take off and go whoosh.
Well, they might do, but
Oh, so somebody's gone ahead and invented a form of getting them to fire off without making noise.
yes,
And then
Boy,
continue straight
that'll be
on.
better than a silencer and a gun.
exactly.
Go straight on.
Now you don't hear them come through your letterbox.
Yeah.
Just think, if Guy Fawkes had silenced fireworks, he would have got caught.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, he didn't even set any off, I don't think.
He didn't
No.
even get to set them off. He was caught before that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because he was making too much noise.
Ah, well.
419 years ago.
Excellent. Right.
Yeah, well, put it this way, all of that so that the UK can actually go ahead and have a night where they play with fireworks. Something that we outlawed here in Australia many years ago.
At least.
What, you don't
It
have
was-
fireworks at all?
No, not since
30?
not since the late 70s. Late 70s,
Shit.
late 70s.
So it's 40 years.
Well, I feel cheated. Because I could have sworn Australia started the fireworks on New Year's Eve. I think it's
No.
disgusting.
Oh, look, we do have
Commercial
generate
fireworks,
flags.
just not the personal recreational level.
Yeah, no one's allowed to actually go ahead and set fireworks off in their own home or
Unless you've got
backyards and stuff like that.
specific
Well, we don't
permits.
set them off in our own home.
Yeah, I would highly recommend you don't set them off in your own home.
No,
Yeah,
we set them
well-
outside.
You're going to have no house left.
And you're alright if they're silent ones.
Even the silent ones, they'll set fire to your house.
And New Year's is the one when all the illegal imported fireworks get let off.
Yeah,
Um,
you see them, down the
You've
street.
got-
And
How
that's
do you not have fireworks when your country is full of Chinese?
well, we're very careful in that way. But yes, fireworks on New Year's Eve, that's a big problem. The emergency services just
Yep.
after midnight, literally, I've seen cases where every single fire station's actually out at a fire call because of it. Because what goes up must come down,
Yeah.
and New Year's is right in the middle of our fire danger season.
Fucking slam on in the middle of the road,
Yeah.
bastard.
Oh, we have fireworks on bonfire night, New Year's Day,
We're on
the King's birthday,
a.
and pretty much everybody else in the country's birthday.
Yeah.
Didn't get
Yeah,
that, Donald,
yeah.
whatever you said.
Yeah, you're on the edge of coverage. Stand by while you actually your phone actually decides
We're on a
that.
bird.
Yeah, your phone was probably transferring between towers.
Get ready to turn left.
Tell him, Precious.
Can't hear you now, Don, but we could hear you a little bit better when you said something before.
Well, I did say you'd be in and out of signal, so
Yeah,
that's why he's turned
No,
his camera off.
it's to be expected. If he's on the road, he's got to
Well, you've
swap
obviously- that's not-
cell tower sites at some point in time. And once he actually swaps
Get
cell
ready to turn left.
cell tower sites, there is a gap in the data catching up. It takes it at least a few seconds to get back up, and then obviously Zoom's got to get back in sync.
Yeah.
That's unless he's on the edge of the
Coverage
cell
zone.
phone's data capabilities.
Yeah.
Because that cell phone's data capability cuts out well before the voice does.
Yep.
All to do with timing and handshaking.
Yep.
Stop it.
Well, I've got a feeling these bags not getting delivered tonight.
Go away.
I want to go away.
I'm sure she actually said no.
TJ asked, how old is your dog, huh?
I think she's 13 years old.
Yep, 13.
13.
Okay.
TJ.
Okay, put the dog outside and tell it that you only let it back in once it learns not to bark.
She's actually younger than Blue.
Doesn't work.
Amber.
You'll get the message very, very quickly.
A 13-year-old, 120-pound bull mastiff with one eye.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Lou's 15. That's our oldest.
Yes,
that's our oldest.
that is
cockatiel
getting on
at the
a-
moment.
Yeah, it is, because when I looked it up as the life expectancy of a bull mastiff, it says 10 years.
Yeah.
Bonus.
It's all about how you
Yep.
look after them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, she was only 8. She was already 8 when we got her.
Hmm.
See, Sparky was only supposed to live till she was 15. She was 26 and a half.
Yeah.
In
No,
fact,
the dogs are a strange breed. You'll get those that get in the right regime of keeping up with their appropriate rest times and etc. And they'll last forever.
You say that. Everyone's told us the best way to have the birds is put to bed early, get them up early, and don't feed them human food. And yet, Bobby, who lasted 31 and a half years as a cockatiel, which is impressive, she used to eat chips, cheese, everything, and Sparky used to eat practically anything that she'll get her hands on, or a beacon. So,
My cat Ripley is also 13 years old. But I've had her since she was about 1, maybe 1.5.
Okay. Lane change without indicating. I'll note that down. You'll get traffic information minus in the post.
you don't have to indicate if there's no vehicles to indicate for.
Ah, but how do you know that there's nothing sitting right on your tail?
Because I've got mirrors.
And then continue.
Yeah,
And you're
but
supposed to indicate to move lanes.
Shut up, you. You can't even reverse.
But if a lane has an arrow painted on the floor indicating that it is a left turn lane or a right turn lane, if you're in that, you don't need to indicate.
I don't.
No,
jury
that's
would
our,
still be, the
that
jury
is in
would be
our
out on
highway
that one
code,
here.
that-
Yeah, it doesn't flow to here. You got to indicate regardless.
Well, in my defence, right, the police was coming up right behind me afterwards, and they didn't say nothing. They just drove straight past me, so
Because you've got fine switched off.
he could have still said something, just couldn't give me a fine.
Yeah, well, you look at it. You look at the merging lane you just came out of. Because you're merging, you've got to indicate that you're merging out of that lane, even though
did.
there's arrows there that to tell you approach.
You do realise I do actually indicate. You'll see it on the dashboard.
Keep
Yes,
left,
I'm looking.
and then continue straight on. Go straight
Yeah,
on.
Because
we're-
even now
we're-
I'm going straight on in this lane, you still indicate that you're going left.
Motorway.
As Dominic would tell you, here in Australia we've got a trucking program, Outback Truckers. You
Yep.
know Dominic, don't you?
Yes.
The amount of driving offences that the police have actually picked up by watching that show. People on the one guy on the phone while driving his truck.
Yeah.
Being on the phone while driving. We've got cameras here now that actually detect those.
Yeah, we've had them for ages. But also over here in the UK, we have police officers that drive in trucks so they can look down into cars on the motorway.
Well, that's sneaky. But yeah, they've just in the last 5 months turned them on. I went through them just after they had actually turned them on in Adelaide.
We are now going over the Humber Bridge.
Yes.
And the same.
This is one hell of a bridge in real life.
Yeah.
It's actually shorter than the San Francisco Bridge. Not by much, but it's shorter. It's
It's
just
shorter
over-
and it's probably not as high, but
It's just over 2 miles long.
but the
And
Humber
what about the Malou Bridge in France? That's a bridge.
I think
But
the
that's
fourth
not a-
bridge is the
that's
longest
not
in
a
the
bridge.
UK, isn't it?
The
that?
fourth,
See,
The fourth bridge in Scotland.
I think that's a similar size, but no, I don't think it's still not bigger than.
Hey Google, what's the longest bridge in the UK?
Bromford Viaduct. The total length of Bromford Viaduct is 5,600 metres.
Never heard of it.
yeah, I know China's actually got the longest bridge in the world. They hold the title for that.
That's 3.5 miles.
Like,
Go straight.
Just now.
what a boner nut. Yes, a boner nut.
She's got lots scattered around. We buy a big, like, cow's leg bones from the butchers in, what's it? Well,
And
from
then
the pet,
turn left.
the pet place in the indoor market. So they've been boiled
Turn
and rendered. And the last one we got was about 18 inches long and about 3 inches
There you
diameter.
go. That's the bridge I've just gone over. Right ahead of me. Those
we
on
have-
YouTube, you probably have to wait.
We had to break it with a lump hammer so she could eat it. Didn't we? Yes, we did. Because all you did was carry it out in one,
Oh, okay.
put it outside and left it there.
Just looking at bridges, the Westgate Bridge in Melbourne, 2,508, sorry, 2.6 kilometres, 58 metres, 190 feet high.
So nothing like as big.
Mm.
Echo, how long is the 4th road bridge?
The Clifton Suspension Bridge is
That's-
1,250 feet long.
I didn't ask you for the Clifton Suspension Bridge. That's in Bristol. It's not. Echo, how long is the 4th rail bridge? That's longer.
The 4th rail bridge is 1.57.
Only 1.57 miles.
And the
Echo,
longest bridge
how
is
long
going to be
is the
built.
Humber bridge?
The Humber Bridge is 1.38 miles long.
1.38. So yeah, it's bigger than it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Soon, the longest bridge
Okay,
in the
I've
UK.
got
Well, they're both. They're both. over estuaries.
Balti Bridge at 3.1 miles.
Yeah, they're both over estuaries.
Yeah. Well, soon to be the biggest bridge is actually going to go from Scotland all the way to Northern Ireland.
And how are they going to build that?
We don't know.
At the round.
That's not going to be easy.
Third exit.
Alright, I'll give you a little hint. You've got 3 kilometres deep water.
See that orange truck's
That-
broken the
that
law
where you-
because that gap there is supposed to keep clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at it. You look at it
How
up
long
there in
is the
Scotland.
Chapel
You've got all
Tunnel?
those oil rigs,
Here is an answer.
and most of those are drilling it about 3.5 kilometres deep in the water.
Has a length
So
of
that means
450
Ev- everywhere they go ahead and put a pylon, that's going to be 3.5 kilometres worth
Turn left.
of concrete down to build up the pylon. That's a hell of a lot.
Yeah, but we do have North Sea oil rigs out there.
Yeah. No, the oil rigs is the one that gave it to me because I knew how deep you guys actually had to go to get your oil.
Yeah.
And that's 3.5 k's
Yep.
from the oil from the top of the oil from the bit that gets the oil out at the top
Right.
to
Knowing
right
that
down right down to the hole in the ground.
Right. You all have to understand something. You have to look at it from the
I'll do it.
logical thing. This is the UK. It will probably be a floating bridge.
5045
Get
oh
ready to turn right.
divided by 1.609.
You
Turn right.
you look at it, okay, floating bridge.
Right,
You guys,
Fucking hell.
like up in Scotland, they get don't they get some of the? Ooh, that's a nice crash. Don't they actually get some of the highest winds
Top
and
part
wave
there, mate.
patterns?
Yeah, possibly. Right, the Channel Tunnel is 31.35 miles long.
Yes.
That's 50.45.
And yeah, I think it's only like 18
Kilometres.
miles of it is under the sea.
Yeah. But going ahead and digging out a channel, something like the Channel Tunnel between Scotland and Ireland would probably be viable. That could probably be done. But going ahead and
Let's find a new
actually putting in a bridge, we've actually got to drill down so far. I can't see it happening.
Well, it's already in the plans.
All I can say is they've obviously the UK government's got more money than what they've got sense.
Yeah. And they spend it on all the totally unimportant things.
Yeah.
Actually, it's very important, this bridge. But the thing is, it's not the UK government paying for it.
Which government's paying for it?
So it'll be a toll bridge if it's private.
It's part private and part European and part UK.
That'll be interesting.
I guess it'll be quicker than getting a ferry.
Yeah, definitely too quick than getting a ferry. I know here in South Australia they actually looked at putting a bridge from the mainland of Australia across to Kangaroo Island, which it's only about 30 k's wide. But due to the depth of the water, the water pressure going in and out of that opening,
turn right.
because with tidal change, etc., you've got a lot of water trying to get through a small hole or a small spot. So therefore, you've got some really bad currents there, and plus the weather conditions. They've deemed it unviable.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds the same as the Clifton Suspension Bridge, which is why they built the suspension bridge.
Yeah. But yeah, it is an interesting one. I think we'll probably end up seeing a tunnel if they ever decide to join the mainland in Kangaroo Island.
Go straight on.
But at the end of the day, I don't think I really don't think Kangaroo Island would benefit
This is not
from
going to end very well.
being joined.
It didn't end as bad as I thought it was going to end.
Go
Am I
straight
more solid now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounding bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it's me, you know.
It's coming out the other
Congratulations for
side.
coming back in. Yeah,
I
congratulations
told you,
on finding
be-
the.
First
I told you, going between towns, like you get up there, way out there between towns, and you don't get cell service. I've been listening to you guys the entire way. I just knew I wasn't going to have enough
Radio
service.
silent.
I knew you guys were going to lose me after a bit.
Yeah. Radio silent, just like the Apollo missions when they were returning to Earth.
So the two main questions are: one,
You mean packing on the green screen?
how was the
Yeah.
Denver visit? And two, how did your shoot go?
I am just now arriving in town for my shoot at 3:30,
All right.
so I'm about half an hour early.
Good.
And
Get
my
your time to
dentist
set up.
visit went well enough. My feeling is coming back into my jaw now, so I can actually drink my coffee. And my side of my head is starting to hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Exit down.
But I finished my coffee.
Oh, that's good.
good.
That's a good start. That's where you've got to start at.
Yeah.
Finishing that coffee gives you the.
Filling it all down your cheek. Yeah.
Yeah. I know that. I've had that problem too.
Yeah, I've got a stain down my shirt right now.
Yeah.
Try to take a drink, and it's just like a stroke victim.
Yep.
And I don't know if something like Panadine is available in
Yeah.
the US, but
Actually,
that's the best
sisters
thing
go out and get our
to
Amazon package.
fix the stuff faster.
Why?
I think
It's on
that's
that road. Right outside her
Yeah,
house.
you always got to have that in your kit bag. Nice little kit bag with everything in it.
I don't know. Can't remember whether Joe's got a shoot on tonight or not, but
He has.
his internet came back on at 7 o'clock last night. And
Yeah, I
when
heard
he got
about
up
that.
When he got up this morning, it was off again.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
You don't know how hard it is to actually to keep the data stream flowing.
Hmm.
By the way, guys, there's a new trucking game out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if to go for it.
Go
No.
straight up.
Shut up, you.
Is it called Mother Truckers?
No, it's called Star Truckers.
Yeah.
And
Star Truckers.
yeah, you're driving in outer space.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Across the universe.
I'm in.
Yeah, Steven Dorff was in a. I think it was Steven Dorff was in a movie called Space Truckers. Space Truckers actually was what's his name from Blue Velvet. But it might have Dorff in it.
Yeah, so I'm tempted to have a look at it.
yeah.
Instead of picking fight with AI cars, I'll be picking fight with meteorites.
Yes.
Well, I used to play a game called Escape Velocity, where for a lot of the game you were running different shipments back and forth to different planets,
And then
Yep.
keep straight on.
fighting off pirates, and then if you wanted to, you could become a pirate.
Go
Yes.
straight on.
Cool. Laura, what's that bus game you've got?
What one?
The one you like playing?
What one?
The one you like playing, not the one you told me was crap.
I don't know because I play so many games. So.
Bus game.
Oh, Bus Simulator.
That helps.
It's called Bus Simulator.
Yeah, what year?
21.
Right. Might try that one at some point.
Can you play as a monitor?
Yeah, that'd be a bus simulator.
Yeah. School bus simulator.
Strangely enough, that is out there. Right, so you guys have shot straight up there. You're going to cut straight across in front of me. Little fuckers. So the next service is I'm going to have a break.
Otherwise, you always hit your hours, will you?
No, I'm not feeling. It's going to be weird.
Oh, that's not good. Yes, you definitely need to check online to see if there's a firmware upgrade.
Mm.
What, for myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put me something to the internet, see if there's an upgrade.
There surely will be.
I wish there was for these vertigo and seizures.
Yeah, what actually happens is you get you download the firmware to that old storage drive you've actually got in the head, and reboot, and it takes care of it all for you.
Besides, well, there's not going to be a service station now for fucking miles.
Yeah, you'll just get there and run out of juice.
What do you want? It's not the M1, is it? Can't be.
No, I'm in.
The A1.
I'm in Europe now.
All right.
Oh,
I've left the UK.
You managed to get across the Humber Bridge to the Hull Ferry and
Yeah,
over to the Book of Holland,
that's the one.
the Zeebrugge.
This is the longest Halloween job in the game, apparently.
ah,
What, you delivering pumpkins?
I ain't got a clue. It just says Halloween candy, I think.
Halloween candy. Yes, I was talking to a person in the US about an hour before your stream came up, and he's not happy with the weather forecast for Halloween.
It's supposed to be quite warm over
He'll
there.
he'll be happier than the south of Spain.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's, the
so
south,
kind
what's the south of Spain getting?
Storm Dana.
Cool.
Yeah,
We're
it's,
supposed to experience snow next week.
I've got a friend that lives out there, and she says that at the moment there are cars and animals floating down the street.
Oh no.
Not good.
that's different.
Yeah. I think her villa's high enough to avoid getting any problems.
That's where you need one of those nice inflatable ribs.
Yeah, probably all that's going to happen is a swimming pool's going to overflow.
Yeah, well. Now, that was poor planning.
What was?
You should have known that you had to do a lane change there and planned it well in advance.
I had to go through the services.
Right.
Yep, if you know you're going to be turning 2 miles down, you get in the proper lane.
Yes.
I was in the
Thank you.
proper lane, but I had to go through a toll booth. And then you have to swing right to get across.
Sounds to me like excuses.
Yeah, yep. Excuses, excuses, excuses.
Amazon is 9 stops away.
Yeah, no, I've got it up. Up there.
Okay, what have you ordered on Amazon this time?
USB cable and filament.
Right. So I don't need to alert the Amazon customer support people that they need to take their anti-David medication.
No, they've already done that. As soon as I hit the buy button, they know. But I'm not going to argue with Amazon, because last night I paid for Amazon Prime again because I was going to buy quite a lot of stuff, and they give me a discount on every item, even though they weren't promos on the item.
Good
But
to hear.
when I contacted them to say that they'd done this and that they charged me $1.99 for delivery when I've got Amazon Prime, they said what we've done is the system has picked up that you have Amazon Prime, so it's give you a discount on every item for the postage. I was like, yeah, but it's only $1.99 once. You're giving me like £4 on each item.
Yeah.
And they said, yes, we've also refunded your Amazon Prime. Oh, cool.
Even, oh God,
I didn't even
you're
have to
winning.
ring. I didn't even have to ring up for that discount.
God.
Now,
They was like, he's gonna ring. We might as well just give it him.
This is because they saw the name on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they saw David
Don't
Preston and
accept it.
okay.
yep. Now, I've actually got a parcel coming from Amazon. I ordered it here in Australia. It's a US seller. And we all know how much stuff costs to ship from the US to Australia. It's
Yeah.
very, very expensive. Well, I've actually got a laptop power supply coming that's coming all the way from the US.
Why could you not have just ordered one from the Australia?
Well, it was not only the, it was the cheapest one. So I went for the first one up. That was the cheapest. It turns out it's in the US, and because I've got Prime, I'm not paying the freight. So by my calculations, an $18 power supply is what I've actually paid. I paid $18 for the power supply. It's going to cost them more to freight it to me than
Laura, are you watching a video?
Yeah, I have muted myself.
So, yeah.
No, it's
I
I
mean-
could hear it from the other room and I said this, woo! I'm like, huh?
My Radio Master Boxer cost £56 to ship from Illinois.
Yep. Now, this is one of the things that hasn't come down since COVID, is shipping costs between countries.
Yeah.
They were all working their way down quite competitively. Actually, I purchased a few things from the US because the prices were in the reasonable range for freight. Actually, the best one for freight was DHL.
DHL is always the best one.
DHL's
I've found.
expensive over here.
But well, to give you some
DHL 's
idea,
in America too.
I used to get regular parcels from the UK. I won't say what was in them, and they came DHL, and subsequently that was $10 Australian to for those parcels to get here. And when you look at it, I couldn't see how they could do it for that cost.
Well, it's like £300 over here just to send something.
Well, the
certain
weird
parts
thing
of Russia.
is
But
that
I can explain how they get it so cheap. When you've got aeroplanes that are going from the UK to Australia, they store a lot of stuff in the hold, parcels.
Yeah.
Because that's why we've got luggage restrictions. It's got nothing to do with the weight of the plane. It's because they want to have more room for parcels, because then they can give you a cheaper flight, more parcels on there, they make more money.
Well, the big surprising factor was it left Heathrow in your country, and was 24 hours later it was at the Adelaide Airport here in South Australia.
Yeah, because LHR to ADL is about 24 hours. It's a similar distance to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's because
it did
It's on a passenger flight.
Yeah, it used to get their parcels used to get to me from the UK to here. Used to get here 3 to 4 days earlier than a Melbourne to Adelaide, Melbourne to Port Lincoln.
Interesting.
So, yeah, you sit down and work out the logistics involved. Yeah, there's one item I actually ordered from the UK that was to complement an order that was coming from Melbourne, and I made the Melbourne order first, and then did the one from the UK, and lo and behold, the order from the UK turned up 3 days before the Melbourne one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, from what they were saying on Drone Nation yesterday, it appears like DJI have stopped sending stuff by UPS and started sending stuff by DHL.
No, the other trick that they're actually pulling, because a gentleman I was talking to earlier as a Neo turning up, they're actually sending stuff through Canada.
Yeah, there is that as well. Yeah,
right. So they're sending it to Canada,
I think.
And then
Dobo said that they'd ordered a couple of drones that had to come from Canada and they'd be shipped from Canada.
Yeah. So at the moment, it's a workaround for them. The court case, once it does actually come up, because the US don't have a leg to stand on, because they don't have the proof, and you look at the Chinese paperwork for their court for the court case, it just shows you that the US have really made a big balls up.
Well, okay, chaps and Laura, I have to go. So I'll catch you later.
Dominic.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
Well, catch you
I
later.
gotta go.
See you later, Donald.
And then it was free.
There
Well,
was
actually, David, I'm going to jump off.
And then it was
You're
free.
going to jump off.
Yeah.
You can't.
Now,
so I
did
need
you,
to make someone
did
call
you
out.
actually see that? Did you actually see that message I put in the chat?
Yeah, no, I've got friends that play that. You got no chance of me playing it.
What's that?
Why? You get scared too easy.
Yeah.
What game is it?
Like it means you've got to use a little bit of brain.
I'm actually watching a friend play it right now.
Yeah.
Go straight on.
Anyway, Laura, you're my co-host.
And?
You're the only co-host now.
No, I can't give it to people, can I?
No.
Why is Mark's box blank?
What?
Hey,
On my side, your box is blank.
He's got a,
Yeah, he's been
got a
blank.
picture of a
He's
dog,
been-
hasn't he?
it's got a picture of Precious in it.
Not on my side, it hasn't.
Go straight on.
No, it hasn't here either. It
that's on
lost
my end.
that. It lost that.
I know it
oh,
has.
it's now back. It's back now. It's back now.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, it had lost that image about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Mark, it's been fine for me. That's been precious the whole time.
Right. The dumb mutt.
We have to ask the question. What are you guys doing on your computer that's slowing it down?
I was watching Twitch.
You're watching Twitch.
Yeah. I can't go live on it at the minute.
So here I am, driving along for the entertainment of Laura and those on the panel. And there she goes, watching on Twitch.
Now, Laura, one thing I did actually find out about Twitch is I had to register with another name and put it on my phone, and actually go ahead and utilize that to go and do all my subscriptions, because it wouldn't the PC base won't accept the subscriptions for some reason.
Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, no, I can't go live on Twitch at the minute.
You have
Why
to
is
check
that?
to see if it's been fixed.
It's got a sound issue.
Oh,
I go live on YouTube and all the others fine, all the sound works normally. Go live on Twitch and it puts my sound to this weird noise.
And then exit right.
ah. You sure it's not you?
I'm sure it's not me. I've done recordings, I've gone live on YouTube, and it all works
Yeah.
fine through them.
Yeah, it's probably the codec they're using,
Yep.
which is a bit of a pain. So you're using the Prism Live Studio to actually talk to Twitch?
Yep.
That might be the problem.
Yeah, I'm going to try Streamlabs at some point, because I've got that one
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I know there's a few difficulties using Streamlabs. That's what when I'm doing streaming and stuff like that, I do a fair bit for the aeronautical side of things. I've actually got a laptop that does the streaming through a capture card, and I can pull the HDMI out through the splitter to the monitor I've actually got here, and I can stream the screen live and not have any of the hiccups of jumpiness and stuff like that. But Prison Studio Live, Prison Live Studio has actually they've got an Android app that will actually allow you to cast your Android screen.
Yeah,
Or
I know.
any apps
I like
within it.
I like Prism because it lets you multi-stream for free.
Right.
OBS does if you can find the plugins.
Well, OBS apparently that was something that they were getting ready to release. So I don't know if they've actually done that yet.
I'm going to look it up actually.
I haven't had the time to sit down and play for a couple of months
Oh,
now.
it's a
because
plugin.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I've got it. It's a plugin for it.
There you go.
So maybe I need to get the plugin and test it.
No, it's something that I haven't had the chance to have a sit down and play, because when you want to do those types of things, you really want that. You don't want to be disturbed, and it's been a case that not having the time the time to properly sit down and work it all out and get it up and going is a bit of a problem.
Load that. I think I've just downloaded.
Go straight on.
Yes, I've got a Flamin' X FPV pilot for Plasmophobia. She's been doing a few streams of it, etc. And so she has come join live and events where we can actually come in and play as part of her team. After seeing it, I thought, well, it'd be an interesting challenge. You've got to work out what type of ghost it is without getting killed by the ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that's the biggest part. The
Hello,
longer
Phil.
you actually take, the more power the ghost gets, and subsequently, if your investigation takes too long, it's highly likely you will actually get killed by the ghost.
Goodbye, Rio.
Let's see what Amazon is.
6 stops away.
What's that now?
Sorry,
Your Amazon truck has just crashed.
no, won't surprise me.
Your delivery will take another 30 days.
The best one was UPS was delivering a laptop, and they crashed into the width restriction right outside our car park gate.
Yeah.
And I went down and said, well, as I was the next on delivery, if you just hand it over, I can sign for it. And he went, no, because I've crashed, I can't give it you.
Yeah.
I was like, you bastard. Took another 4 weeks to get my laptop.
Hmm.
So I had to go for
No, that's-
insurance.
Yeah, it's a strange one. What's loaded on the truck doesn't belong to the person at the end until such time they have it handed to them. And if the vehicle involved in a crash, just in case there's any damage to it, it's got to be treated like insurance. It's a real pain in the butt.
No, fuck off, I'm running the fast lane now.
No, you can't have the fast lane.
Yeah, I can. Thanks to that car.
The one you just knocked off the road.
Well, in my defence, he did just slam on.
Yeah, okay.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I wonder how long the driving ban will be for causing an accident again.
2 minutes.
And do they go ahead and actually cut down your payment based on
Yes.
how much damage to the truck there is?
Yeah.
If you had an accident which could have damaged the load, it will.
Yes, it would take some money off you. And XP.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Go
I'm not
straight.
feeling too good, and we're going into nighttime driving.
Oh, good. That's where you fall asleep behind the wheel, and your truck ends up wherever.
I don't think Bluey wanted that maracas.
Yeah.
Laura's not happy. I bought the bird 6 maracas.
Oh.
And they pick them up, shake them, and then throw them.
Yeah. Well, Laura's just lucky that you didn't go and buy them another mate.
If he buys another one, he's in trouble.
You can't say
Why?
anything. There goes another set of maracas.
Well, they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah, I wish
It's
they weren't-
keeping him
I wish they
amused.
weren't hitting the back of my chair.
Yeah.
Wait until one hits you on the head.
I think that's what the rain is for.
Yeah, there.
That hit my table.
Yeah, they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah, wait till one hits the monitor screen. That's when both birds are leaving.
That's
My
not very...
34-inch monitor screen, you little gits.
Yes, birds have got to amuse themselves and keep themselves entertained. And you've got to remember, their brain is only really small.
Just like their owners.
Maybe small, but they're very powerful.
Yes. The only problem that Laura, you should actually watch a 3D printing guy here in Australia who make 3D printed challenges for the birds that come up onto his balcony.
Yeah.
And he gets a lot of birds coming up, and they he's got sunflower seeds in these things, and they've got to activate certain bits and pieces to actually get a sunflower seed. And they've you sit and watch a video, and the birds get it every time. So they are quite smart.
Birds are one of the most intelligent creatures on the planet.
Yeah. They're extremely smart. So they may have a small brain, but they obviously use it.
They use more of their brain than we do.
Yeah. Yep, at least 3/4 of Laura's brain could go on holidays and she wouldn't even notice.
90% of Laura's brain's on holiday all the time. The other 10% sleeping.
Yeah,
You did not. I can leave this panel, you know.
Oh, I thought you'd left.
No, I was being kind to Laura by saying that, by that my numbers, but because they've actually done a study, and they've worked out that most people only will in their lifetime only use half their brain capacity. It's just how do you fill up the other half? And then there's a big problem. If you do fill up the other half, how do you defrag your drive?
Good question. All they need to do with my brain is get rid of the bloatware.
Yeah. Yeah, blood clots can cause a bit of a problem up there, and other things. It's a very complex device, and I don't think there's anyone on this planet that fully understands exactly how it works.
Nope.
They've got a good basic idea, but because if they were able to work out exactly how it worked, they'd be able to have computers that have got a superior system.
Hello, Rio. How's my head? Goodbye, Rio. Who are you after? You're after the blueberries, blueberry muffins, aren't you? my mate, yeah. Rio, leave him alone.
Yeah, be a good bird.
Oh, he's decided because he's not getting the blue ring muffins because I moved them. He decided to chase all the cockatiels away. But they weren't doing anything, just sleeping.
It's one of those things. Birds are a very strange lot. You've only got to look at those Australian cockies that can actually talk and etc. They have quite a sizable vocabulary, and I've actually seen it where a cocky that actually that could talk actually got away and subsequently was able to teach a few other birds to some of its dirty words.
Oh yeah. There's a video going round. There's this guy and he gets a text saying your pizza's been delivered. And when he opens the front door, the box is there, the pizza's gone, and then the camera goes upwards and there's like a line of cockatoos eating pizza. They literally just dropped down, nicked the pizza and gone.
But when you look at it, the guy, no pizza delivery guy would actually leave it at the front door.
What do you do over here?
Well, they don't hear. They did. It's the kind they hand it to you over the door.
Yeah, most do, but you can actually ask them to leave it at the door because of COVID.
Right, now.
They have one pizza company near us. The delivery guys were going round with tables. So when they knocked on your door with your pizza, they would leave the pizza on the table and it'd have a little tip pot. So you could put tips in. So the driver didn't have to touch the tips or touch the go anywhere near you. You just picked the table up and walked away.
Yeah. No, here what they actually did was they put the pizza down by the door, knock on the door, then stand back and wait for you to actually open. And then so they kept that 1.5 metre spacing from the door itself.
You open the door a step. You open the door, but it's one of the doors that open outwards. You'd be like, yes? And they're like, your pizza? Where? All mushed up on the wall.
And you got kind of, homes don't have outward facing doors.
They do.
Only in the UK.
No, they have them in America as well. It's stop having your front door kicked in. Because now you've got a whole door frame around it and stop it going that way.
Yeah.
My next door neighbour's got one. It opens outwards. Always puzzles me. Like knock on the door. Open the door and there's no one there because they've been hit with the door and they splat up behind it.
Buildings that have got more than a certain square footage have got to have their front doors open outwards. So their outside doors have got to open outward, not inward. But I haven't seen it. Have not seen a single house over here that where the door actually goes into the outward motion. Yeah. And the reason why they did that in But in office spaces where the capacity is over a certain amount, was because people in a rush to get out for a fire or whatever had trouble actually pulling the door back if there was a lot of people behind them trying to get away as well.
Yeah. Well, all fire doors should be pushed.
Yes.
Pushed to open.
So, yeah, all the doors are pushed open or pulled to actually enter. In those types of situations,
Yeah.
in office buildings, and it's a square. It's over a certain square meters. That's the rule.
Over here, they're quite often. The best ones. Sorry, one more.
The push to open does not refer to the direction the door opens in. It refers to the fact that you've got to push that metal bar to get it to unlock.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they always.
Yes.
Fire doors should always open outwards.
And the guy, when you actually push that bar, it should actually open outwards, and also activate the fire alarm.
Yeah. But yeah, one of our old neighbours when we lived in Wickford had a Google door or a Google lock.
Yeah.
One day he was kicking the shit out of the door. He's like, "You fucking useless thing, let me in!" I'm guessing the Google weren't accepting his command.
Kate's front door is an electrically operated door, but she still has to use the key to unlock it.
Yeah, well, we've got swipe card access. They are
actually electrically operated. It actually has a motor and opens on its own.
Yeah,
because it's for wheelchair access.
Yeah, the swipe card access is quite common over here, but with to get in the building I'm in at the moment, you swipe the card and the door unlocks for you to get in.
Speaking of the devil, she's phoning me. It won't be a minute.
Okay.
And there's some of them that have actually got you've got to have the swipe card plus the 4-digit pin to go with the swipe card to actually open the door.
We have combination lock doors, but
yeah,
you're not supposed to have them on your front door.
No, it's not advisable to have those on the front door. Reason being, if you've got a 4-digit combination lock, the person comes along. Say David comes home, he puts in his code, he enters. The nosy person next door, all they've got to do is dust for prints on the numbers.
Yeah.
And they can actually see which numbers were pressed.
It won't be long before you have to tap your phone to get in anyway.
Well, not so much your phone, but biometrics is becoming the thing.
Yeah, I've been on biometrics on my computer for years. I've got a fingerprint reader for my computer.
Yeah.
But my computer's got so many security features. It's got a key that if I wanted to, I could lock it and no one can turn it on without that key.
Yep.
And it's also got the fingerprint reader, the PIN and the password.
Yeah. No, it's the technology's there to secure things. The only problem is that they're looking at bank cards and things like that actually having facial recognition. That I think is going to be a hard one because facial recognition is not quite perfect enough yet.
I don't think facial recognition, but I can't see why fingerprint readers like to think.
They they are looking at that. My phone's got a fingerprint reader on it, and I can use that for doing electronic banking. If I go down to the local supermarket and buy something, I pay via my phone, and it requires me to unlock the phone with the fingerprint, which is more secure than actually carrying a card around.
I don't think our phones have to be unlocked over here.
You have to set that up, David.
Yeah. And it reads you, if your phone reads your card for the first time, then ask permission from your bank to actually to go ahead and use that to do your transactions. And it just means that you're smart. When it comes to paying for things, for a place that's got tap and go, you just unlock your phone with your fingerprint, and your phone becomes your bank card.
Yeah, I know about your phone being the bank card because
yeah, my phone's my bank card.
We have that here.
Mm.
Why am I going through a ferry port?
Not to mention my Tesco club card, my Boots club card.
Yeah, Laura has everything on her phone, but I don't. Although now the banking app.
You can't. The one thing I can't put on it is Iceland's bonus card.
No, they've not done that yet.
No.
Well, it looks like I'm going on the ferry because it's telling me to go on the ferry.
Oh.
But I didn't think there was any more ferries. So where's it telling me to go?
What have I got? I've got my bank card.
Wait, what?
No, it's great technology because it's more secure than you carrying the cards with you.
My NHS COVID pass. My B&Q club card. My Pets at Home card for the dogs.
Yeah, my Google Wallet's actually got my remote pilot license and my radio operator, my aviation radio operator certificate in it, which means they're electronically stored.
In fact, I should renew that, I suppose.
My
NHS COVID pass says barcode valid until the 30th of August 2021.
Ooh, you're not valid. That's it.
I've never had to use it.
What's that for?
Your COVID pass, you don't need them anymore anyway.
The NHS COVID pass.
Oh, look, I think we're going to have to bring that back in.
It's just got what's it? It's just got a QR code on it.
Yeah.
Well, the way things are going, we may be having another lockdown.
Valid in England.
But it won't be.
Get ready to turn right.
It'll be a mini thing, you know, just to cut the transmission.
Turn right.
What you guys got bad COVID cases over there?
The whole of Europe has.
Yeah.
You mean to say that there's another deadly strain of it?
Yeah. An African strain.
Yeah, but look, you got to expect it. Most of the variants that we've actually had have actually come out of either Africa, South America, those types of countries where they don't have good health to start with. And of course, when the virus goes through a person, if it gets transmitted with a little bit more genetic information than what it went in with.
Yeah.
So it could pick up on the fact that this person's got a respiratory problem that's caused by this, and that could be transmitted to the next person. And that's how they get that's how these different variants start up. we were lucky that it had a really good run of going through people that were technically fit, and that's how it killed itself last time. You ended up with a variant that wouldn't kill you.
Well, it's not killed itself. It's just getting stronger. As it mutates with the common cold and stuff like that, that's where it's going to have its issues.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because we've just been through. We've had a run.
I'd tell you where the next biggest COVID outbreak's going to come from. If it merges with bird flu.
Yes, that's
Avian
going to be a
flu.
problem.
That is going to be because avian flu is COVID.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's just hard to transfer it from birds to humans, although it has been done. We had a guy die from it in the UK.
It's only a matter of time before the two will actually meet somewhere, and what will pop out is another virus. As long as the people who are making the vaccines, etc., stay on top of it and actually see what it's doing, and keep adapting their vaccine to work with it, we could be right. So it could be a case that if we got a big outbreak here in Australia or a country, you could do a mass vaccination within weeks, or start a mass vaccination.
I refuse to have any more vaccinations.
Why?
Because they're making me ill.
I had a reaction from the third one.
Okay, what did you actually have?
I would rather not go into it.
I think you had the Moderna, didn't you?
What, the last vaccine?
Yeah. I had the 2 AstraZenecas and the Pfizer.
Okay, I had the I had 2 AstraZenecas, and yes, it would be Pfizer that I actually had on the.
Was it the Moderna I had the last one?
Yeah, I think so. You had it different to me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because the Moderna uses the same technology technically as what your AstraZeneca actually had, which was causing all the problems. Where the Pfizer used a different method of transmitting it in your system that didn't cause blood clots.
Well,
but they found this out after they'd gone and vaccinated all their emergency service staff, and I was one of the first in the queue with the AstraZeneca. Then all of a sudden, the alarm bells going that there was a couple of people that actually turned up with getting continuous blood clots forming.
Well, I'm not anti-vaccine. I am definitely not.
Well, we reckon that it's the AstraZeneca that is what caused Kate's FND to be aggravated.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm only not having it because it's making me ill. And that's because I've got other illnesses. So, anybody watching, if you're offered the vaccine, take it. It's not going to make you ill. You haven't got the same conditions I've got.
Yeah.
And that's the difference as well. It affects people in different ways. Yeah.
I think I've had 9. I think I've had 9 now, and Kate's had 10.
Jesus Christ!
They've gone ahead and
it's every 6 months.
They've got a new one that came out here in Australia, which is just like the flu vaccine. So we're still on the same transportation method as what your normal yearly flu vaccine would be. So it doesn't have half the. It doesn't do anything to your DNA. It doesn't make any changes And the reason why you guys had have so many boosters, that they had to do it in 2 doses and etc., was that the virus actually had the vaccine actually had a self-destruct mechanism in it, so that it would stop working after a certain amount of time. Not to make more money, but that if it was going wrong, that
we might want to move on
able to be stopped.
We might need to move on this subject. We know what YouTube's views are.
It's only 9 more minutes till Paul starts.
That's alright, I've only got 6.5 hours. Oh, the lights have changed.
Yeah, I just noticed the traffic light changed here. It went from red to red, yellow, then to green.
That's how you're supposed to do.
Here, if you're actually sitting at a red light, it'll go straight to green.
No,
when it's going back the other way, so when you actually wanting the traffic to stop, it goes green, yellow, then red.
Yeah, no, I was going
goes
green, amber,
red,
amber, green.
Red, amber, green. So it's green, and then it's stop if safe, amber stop if safe to do so, red stop no matter what, and then you've got on the other way it's red stop, amber to get ready to go, and then green to go.
No, they had traffic lights like that back in the 70s here, and they all got reprogrammed to just go straight from red to green for going. And when it comes to the other way, obviously you've got the caution to get people to start stopping, and then bring up the red.
If you read it, amber means stop. It doesn't mean if it's safe to do so, it still means stop.
It means stop, but if it's not safe to do so, you shouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I said, if safe to do so, stop.
Keep right. And
Yeah,
then
just
turn
a
right.
lot
an
of
interesting
people,
one because I haven't seen traffic lights like that since the 70s. Because we used to have it here, and I think it was because back in the 70s, all our traffic light equipment and stuff like that came from UK manufacturers. So therefore,
Get ready.
we had to
Turn
take
right.
it the way it was programmed. But all our ones that after the 70s all got converted across to the new system, and even the ones today, they're a tiny weeny little computer board that does the whole traffic light sequence, and the lights themselves are only 12 volts.
Yeah.
And they've got enough battery storage on each of the intersections for them to go for 72 hours without power, so that the traffic lights can still remain going. But it's amazing the way the technology's gone. The boxes on the side of the road that control the traffic lights, the size hasn't changed. It's just what's in them. So they're now full of batteries instead of computer. And that's Mr. Murray just gone live.
He got live early.
It's gone early again.
Yeah, well, what do you expect?
Never mind.
Well,
I'll find a new route.
He lives in the US.
not much I can do. I am nowhere near my destination.
Yeah, you've got to hit your destination.
And we're losing an hour because their clocks didn't change.
Yeah, they didn't change this year, did they?
No, they changed it, but they don't
They
change
change next
until,
week.
Oh, they changed things the way it should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About bloody time.
They change on Sunday.
We changed on Sunday just gone, and they changed next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything this week is an hour early.
Yeah. So anybody who want to go over to Mr. Murray's, he will see you over there very, very shortly.
Bye.
Laura,
What?
where's Amazon?
It says it's got a few more stops to make for us.
Oh, for God's
It's
sake.
in the South American continent.
No, it means that he can't find our fucking front door.
No, Amazon.
Yeah.
The Amazon rainforests are in the South American continent.
I don't know where they are.
No, well, your Amazon drivers, you got to remember, he's got to take a break sooner or later.
No, what?
So he's probably stopped for a pit stop.
I reckon it's got to that point where he's like, I don't feel safe around there, I'm not going.
Yeah, oh no. Don't force me to deliver this parcel. Please don't do so. When he saw the name on the parcel.
Actually,
Get ready to turn right.
that's not an issue. It's, we keep telling Amazon not to deliver parcels after 8 o'clock at night
Turn right.
Yeah.
because it's not safe, and they never listen.
That's the bit that gets me. We'd be lucky if we saw a parcel turn up after 4:30 p.m. in the day.
Oh, come on, you fucker! Oh, you know. Oh, you fucking wanker. That's
But
it.
then,
I'm sorry I have to do this, but
I'll let you
you
out.
Go straight up.
are now going. Come on. Where you going? Where you going? That's it. Over there.
Turn right.
it's one of those things. Over in the US, they've obviously got Amazon supermarkets and Amazon
So have we.
this and that, and of course they deliver up to 10 p.m. in the US.
10 p.m. here.
Yeah.
But we get same day delivery as well.
3 stops away.
3 stops. Congratulations,
Yeah,
you've been
so
moved.
in the US they don't get the same day delivery like we do.
David,
We can
I'm
order
gonna-
up to 3 p.m. in the afternoon and have it delivered
Turn left.
the same day. Yes, Laura, you're going on polls? Or are you going
No,
on?
I'm gonna jump off because I'm gonna do a TikTok live shortly, very shortly.
Right.
Alright,
Right. See you.
see you when you come to bed.
Yeah. Good night.
Oh. Yes, it's bad when 2 people in the same household
And then
are
turn
actually communicating via
Via the,
Zoom.
Turn
via the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes she does text me from the sofa. She goes, do you want a cup of tea? What?
But it amazes me. Just think of how much traffic you actually cause on the internet for a Zoom conversation, because
turn right.
Zoom, you being connected to Zoom and Laura being connected to Zoom, you're both talking to the Zoom server.
Yeah.
So therefore, your calls are going racing off to wherever the Zoom server is, at about billions of miles a second.
Yeah, ours goes to
Yeah, and then
goes
coming
over to the
all
US
the way
and then comes
back. Yeah, comes back, and only to come out of probably 10 meters away.
But the strange thing is how quick he's doing that, because as Laura's saying it, I'm still hearing it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can hear it from her in the bedroom, and I can still hear it over the microphone, over the headset.
Yeah. No, that's it's massively quick. Years ago, if I made a phone call to another country, you definitely had a time delay.
Yeah. You used to hear the little pips as well.
Yeah, so you had the little pips, and there are a few times that I actually spoke to people in the US and tried to get problems sorted out, and that was only back in the early '90s that I was making those calls.
Yeah.
And you still had the really godforsaken delay in your conversation, where that just doesn't happen now. Do you ever think of how much it would have cost back in the '90s for us two to be talking to each other?
Yeah.
I think it was nearly $8 a minute for some countries.
Well, I mean, some of the calls are still that expensive anyway. But
yeah,
with all this Zoom and MSN and stuff, I mean, the old Yahoo chat rooms used to be great. You know, when back in the early '90s when they first came about.
Yeah.
You used to go in there and go, "Hey guys, press Alt F5 or Alt F4," and then everybody just disappear out of the chat room, and they come back in and go, "Well, I never pressed it." Yeah, you did. So what's your leave?
Yeah. But no, it's amazing technologies. No wonder they're able to keep mobile phone costs fairly low, because that's all fairly well internet based.
I don't know.
These days.
I think mobile phone contracts are getting very expensive. Very expensive. They're becoming to the point where companies are, quadrupling their profits, and
yes.
they're only being able to do that by charging us more. They're not.
Yeah.
Their costs haven't gone up.
No, the costs technically aren't going up. There's a lot of bandwidth between all countries now. They've got multiple directions on multiple optical cables.
Yeah. But the good thing is, our country now, they've banned this increase plus RPI.
Yeah.
They've banned that now. They have to tell you how much it's going up by. So EE, I think they tell you it's going up by £2.50 a year.
Yeah.
Which is great, because when it used to go up by a percentage, yeah, it used to go up like 27 quid a year. It's like, sod off.
Oh yeah, was it?
Yeah. And that when you look at it, push comes to shove, it really doesn't take much for them to be able to put calls through.
No, it's automated.
There's one company that has got a SIM card available here in this country, and for $10 a month you can our money. You can have full international calling.
Well, that's how we're going now. It's all full internet, full thing.
Right.
But it's like in the I don't understand in the US. They have unlimited data for phone use,
Turn left.
but then they still have to pay. They still only get a certain bandwidth for tethering. Now, over here we can tether or hotspot, as much as we want.
Yeah.
Because we've got unlimited data. But in the US, they're like, no, you only get 40 gig to hotspot. Well, if you've got unlimited, why can't you use it to hotspot?
Yeah, the reasoning behind that is if everyone was going ahead and using their mobile phone as a hotspot instead of actually running your normal cable modems and things like that, you'd have massive cell phone data usage. It'd just be incredibly insane.
Yeah, but you only hotspot when you need to. I mean, That's why we have it over here. It's not a big thing.
Yeah.
If I want to, when I go on the train, say I take my laptop with me, I set the tethering
Yep.
up on my phone, and I just connect to the phone, and I've got internet. I don't have to pay for the train Wi-Fi.
No, we don't charge for a train Wi-Fi.
You don't anymore. You don't anymore than you used to.
Yeah, I was really disappointed the last trip over to Adelaide. I got a tram down to Glenelg, and the tram got there too quick, and I hadn't finished my download.
Yeah. One of the worst things over here is when once you've connected to a free Wi-Fi. So, like the first buses, you connect to their free Wi-Fi, and then you stay connected for 24 hours. You don't have to re-sign in.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
once you've got off the bus and you've walked away, you're back onto your mobile data. You could be in a call, and if a first bus goes past with its Wi-Fi switched on, it disconnects your call because you're connected to the Wi-Fi on the bus, and then obviously the bus goes out of range and it disconnects you again.
Yes. No, it's one of the things they rolled out in Adelaide. But we don't have anything like that over here in the small little town of Port Lincoln. But whenever I'm over in Adelaide, not going to pay hotel the hotel fees for internet because there's so many freebies available within in the area. When I was over at the place called Harndorf up in the Adelaide Hills back earlier this year, that one actually had free internet in the rooms and etc. And that was good. That's how you got some of the messages from me was through the free internet. And so did another guy. We had a little bit of a talk about I was in the cabin by the lake, which has been named Crystal Lake. So we were a little bit worried about Jason turning up.
Well, I'm in Finland.
You're in Finland. Do they actually celebrate Halloween?
I don't know, but as I'm in Finland, I'm near the finish.
Oh, right. No, well,
yeah. Or as we said on pause yesterday, boom, boom.
Yeah. Well, when you look at it, I don't know how many countries do actually celebrate Halloween. I know China has picked up on Halloween, but that's mainly due to the fact that they do all their all the promotions and stuff like that. They do for going into American companies and stuff like that. So it's one of those things. I think that's it's only companies that actually deal outside of China that would be that would have any form of celebration of Halloween going on. And then of course, you guys probably don't get up to as much as what they do in the US. We don't see it much over here. You've actually got a train.
I have.
You got a choo-choo train. Okay, Boongate's up. Or is there a train coming in the other
Jonathan,
direction?
we're going to be over on poles very, very shortly.
What does he need saving?
I don't think there's anyone there.
Ah.
Oh my god. There's another train coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, he stopped.
Oh, he's coming.
don't think he is.
Now, which country are you in at the moment?
Finland.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
here he comes.
yeah, he probably had to wait for the other one to clear the next signal. And because he's sitting in the block, the gongs wouldn't reset.
Oh my god. Come on.
Oh, it's only a small train. Stop complaining.
It's alright, I saw that bus then in the corner. I thought, not another one.
If you're in Finland, all you've got to do is watch out for all the rally drivers.
Yeah, probably.
Why are you not letting me through?
But it's one of those things. You've got it probably in the UK where you've probably got if you've got a crossing that you could actually get two trains actually crossing it.
I just about got through that crossing and it wouldn't let me through at first, but I got through and his barrier's gone down again. So there's another train coming through. It's like, what
The barrier stays down if there's two trains coming, one in each direction.
Yeah, but it's a single lane track.
Get ready to turn right.
So two went through and then the lights didn't stop and then another one was going through. It's like, I ain't getting stuck in that. Could be there all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Considering I have to deliver here.
Oh, of course. That's the idea, you see. They hold you up right at the
It's
end
a nice
and
ride.
hopefully you'll make a mistake.
Right, where is it?
Oh, what? Is it being loaded onto a ship to go overseas to America, where it will get there in time for next Halloween?
Crap. Oh no. What are you doing to me? Stupid game. I'm not going to be able to turn into that.
I'm sure you'll be able to work it out.
Nope, gonna hit that.
They've got to make it a challenge.
Certainly done that. Gonna get trailer damage now.
Yeah, that way they don't have to pay for the freight.
Told you, 3% trailer damage.
Do you get to keep all the broken candy?
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Just open the front door, there's a big stack of candy there. You damage this in your last delivery.
Yes, please pay the insurance bill at the end of the month.
They'll be bringing a new game out soon. The Amazon delivery driver.
Amazon Delivery Simulator.
Yeah. Don't give Amazon any ideas. I'll that'd probably be one that they'd get developed so that
just in case anyone's listening and thinking that's a good idea. Yeah. Me and Mark own the copyright to that. You heard it here first.
See, when you look at it, that way when they get complaints that their parcel didn't turn up on time, they can say, "Well, download our free game and see if you can get it. You can get it there on time."
Yeah, has a little training section on it where you learn how to throw parcels.
Oh yeah, they take. We had a good one years ago that a couple of workers got caught chucking air freight from one plane to another. These boxes and etc. The only thing is, anyone in their right mind wouldn't have done it because the cameras were actually watching them do it.
Right, okay. Everybody on Zoom? That's me finished. I'm just going to do me little outro now. Speak amongst yourselves. Or if anybody wants to say goodbye now.
Yep, bye everyone.
We'll see you all on Paul Murray.
Right, thank everyone for joining. I'm now going to finish and go over to the Paul Murray Show and friends. Or acquaintances, whatever you want to call them. And probably TJ. See you over there. Have a good evening, and I'll be back on Thursday.